or tool number 2 is social proof. You want to make buying from you the normal thing for people to do. So this is a video actually I have to play. Let's see, I think it's going to open a new tab here. I tested this yesterday.
So you walk into an elevator and naturally you turn and face the door, right? It's just what we do without even thinking. All right, in the blue t-shirt, that is Nadia. She is an innocent passerby. Has nothing to do with this. Everybody else in that elevator, they all work for, would you call for that? They are all in on the experiment. They are all purposefully facing the wrong way. Nadia is facing the front. You can just see the back of her head. Wearing the blue t-shirt, that's Nadia. She is facing the front of the elevator like a normal human being. Everybody else is facing the back. We're playing this to you in real time, no editing, as it actually happens. Okay, floor 2. Rebecca gets off, Emily gets on, she also works for us. We're swapping people in and out to reinforce the behavior. Emily's acting like it's the most normal thing. Her bag is slipping off her shoulder, she's nervously playing with it. Nadia is now halfway round. Emily gets off, Mike gets on. Again, Mike works for the show. Presses his button, faces the back like it's the most normal thing in the world, like he does it every day. Nadia is really feeling the pressure right now.
I'm not going to see anyone else.
Would you like to make some small talk?
He was in celebrity rehab, I think.
She's looking towards the back of the elevator, as everybody else is. Floor 4. Fourth floor, Mike gets off. Lauren gets on. Lauren also works for us. She's in. Oh, and Nadia is on the fourth floor. Nadia has turned all the way around. She's looking at the back of the elevator. That is not normal human behavior. Nadia is looking at the back of the elevator purely because everybody else is. Okay, you've seen it in real time. Let's play that for you again in fast forward. Nadia, turning. Turn.
So that is social proof in a nutshell. Even if people are doing something completely stupid, they'll follow it just if it's a normal thing to do. So I heard about the study, but never found the video till recently, but I find it like super interesting. So same thing, Jaws movie scene, if a bunch of people are running out of the ocean, like in South Africa because there's a shark out there and Brandon's surfing, you're probably gonna run out of the ocean and worry about asking questions later. So, it's basically doing something because a lot of other people are doing it. And so how do you build social proof? How do you engineer it into your business? Amazon reviews on Amazon is obviously more believable because it's a third-party platform. On your Shopify store, still very important because it's like, if a product has 1 review and it's like 2 stars versus like that Always Pan has like 30,000 reviews in their store, that's pretty good stars. You're like, they would have had to go really far to fake 30,000 reviews. Maybe they used ChatGPT and sort of popped them in there, but it's kind of at some point you're like, I don't 100% trust it, but I like pretty much trust it. And so in your Shopify store matters a lot. Social media profiles matters a lot. So getting raw reviews count, super important. Your bestsellers rank itself is a form of social proof. I think Miguel was saying it with the Amazon's Choice badge. That's what your sales are. Yeah, so that's another kind of form of social proof, kind of also third-party endorsement. Sales count. This is something that I find interesting because I think most of us don't do it well enough. We've done it off and on with Amazing. We've done it with Life Boost. We kind of made a big deal when we sold our 1,000,000th bag. But if you add, because most of our orders are 3 bags. And so we could have said our 300,000th order or something like that, but 1,000,000th bag sounds better. It's more of a milestone. And so, in your case, selling supplements or anybody selling supplements, you could use something like, hey, we've had this many customers is one way, this many orders is another way. You could take the number of servings that you've sold, this many servings, obviously say something that's ethical, true and stuff, but I don't know if you would want to say like this many servings enjoyed or something because you don't know if they actually took them, but something along those lines where you have this massive number of people like, oh yeah, that's great. Now I'm on somebody else's landing page. I don't know if they've done that much. And so this is a thing we should all be sort of tracking these things and using them just as another third-party endorsement. Make it feel like they're not the first person to ever buy from you. It's kind of what you want to do. So using something like that is good. Types of reviews, and I'll go through some examples on our landing page, but varying the types. You could literally have the same review from the same person, but one is written, if you get like a video testimonial, take that, make it written. Now you have a written version, now you have a video one. They're two different parts on the page. It just looks like more stuff, but it's also somebody's like not gonna watch the video or somebody's not gonna read, so it's totally fine. So the different types of social proof is good. Details, this is super important. You may want to get approval before you use some of this stuff, but the more details you can add to reviews, the more believable they are. So you could say it's like, random customer loves this product, or you can have like Mary loves this product, or Mary C from Austin, Texas loves this product. Those all get more believable. And it really depends on your niche also, because if you have somebody that you know is like a doctor and you're selling a health product, that's going to be even better review than just some random person. But having the more details regardless is still good. The kind of ad trick that you've seen everyone do, you've seen it online, where they'll be like, what will they say? They'll say, oh, we've got a great deal for people in Texas or people in Austin. It's because they're geo-targeting you. That also works because you're like, oh, this person's like me. And so if there's any way you can engineer that, that's good. But if you're selling mass market online, may not really fit. To me, the good option there is just to vary the testimonials. So if you know that your business, like say for Life Boost, is like 60% female, 40% male, then we want to make sure we have testimonials from all of them. Or if we want to target a younger demographic, we're going to specifically for that landing page, pull our reviews from people that look younger. But maybe still have some other ones mixed in there because we may get other people visiting the page, but that's also important. People are going to believe reviews from people like them more than they will from just other random people. So engineering that's good also. Visibility, putting these things everywhere is a good idea. You almost can't have enough social proof. Ads, landing pages, product pages, checkout, follow-up emails. You almost cannot have enough of these throughout your entire funnel. Like I said, they always pan 32,000 reviews. We'll post these slides. I'll try to even remember to do it tonight. Just post them in the Facebook group. But y'all get them either way. So, but you want to take pictures, that's cool. So 32,000 reviews in their store. At some point, it's kind of like, this is probably pretty legit. This also indicates how much this product is sold. This product has sold a lot to get 32,000 reviews, even on Shopify. This is Native Deodorant. They write this as another model you can kind of copy. It says over 50,000 five-star reviews. We've used something similar. I think I even have a picture of it. But we say over like 13,000 five-star reviews. You can also use that depending on your context. It's like, if it's like a chunk on your landing page about your brand, you can just put the total number of five-star reviews you've had in your entire store. If it looks like it's about the product, you want to be honest, because otherwise it'll be kind of misleading. If you're like, it's had 15,000 five-star reviews, but that's your whole business, not just that one product. So use it in the right context. But if you're talking about your overall brand, then over 50,000 five-star reviews means you've made a lot of people happy. So that's good. This is our product, one of our landing pages, so over 13,743 five-star reviews. This is another example of specificity. It'd be better if we had some little script in there or whatever that pulled that dynamically. But either way, we just kind of manually put it in there. We'll do an accurate count at that time. And then maybe if we remember to update it, we do. But either way, having a specific number is more believable because we know it's higher than this because that was at a snapshot in time. So this is going to be more believable than just putting 13,000 reviews. Like even like natives or whatever. They may have a reason they're doing that. They're smart. They've done a lot of good marketing. But I think it's slightly more believable the more specific it is. This is an example of us using a specific last initial plus state that she's in. And so this is another way of making the review more believable. So this is kind of some of our landing page social proof. This is when I was kind of seeing the feedback of like, I want to improve my landing page performance. I want to improve my funnel. This is kind of some specific stuff that I added afterwards. So I counted them and we have 56 fully visible reviews. These are not reviews you have to scroll through. These are not reviews you have to expand. These are just visible, just scrolling. So we have 56 fully visible reviews on the landing page. We have one that's just text only, just the one that's kind of at the top. You can kind of see over there on the right. We have 25 that have a photo plus text. We have 15 that are like a star rating plus text, kind of like Amazon style review or just kind of what you would see on the store page. We have 14 featured in our video. We had at one point, we paid this company to basically do like a demo at a farmer's market and they captured all these people on video. So there's basically 14 people that end up being featured in there. So that's kind of like the total number of reviews that we have on this landing page. I think that's a big reason, in addition to all the good copy and stuff, I think this is a big reason why this has worked. Because at some point, if you do all this stuff, if it's a product they actually want, which we talked about, if you drive home that you've got a ton of people that have been happy using it, And you have a guarantee that's kind of like, hey, if you try this out and you don't like it, we'll give you your money back. Why would somebody not buy it? Because at that point, there's no reason not to. And so that's what I think you're trying to engineer. That's why I say social proof is probably the most important and easiest way to make your landing page work better. It's like, if you have reviews on your page now, what happens if you increase that by like 5x? And also using diversity, not just more drowning and out text reviews, but mixing up the format, adding more specificity, peppering them throughout the page. I think that can't hurt performance. So get more social proof for your brand, set up review automation. Mike and these guys can probably talk about this better for Amazon. We use different tools. There's lots of them. Pretty much everyone here probably is using some tool on Shopify that kind of automates collecting reviews. Friends and family, still not a bad way. If you got friends and family, you just want to like, how do I get photos? Like get some friends and family to use the product, get ones that are actually happy with the product and get them for photos and maybe even videos. That's another way to like fill that bucket. If you get 5 of those, that's a good start. And then you can get them from people you don't know later on. Run contests. This is kind of a gray area. I'm okay with it. We've done it in our business where we'll kind of do a contest of like, hey, give us a review. We don't tell them obviously to write a 5-star or anything like that. Like give us a review and the first 25 we'll give like a $100 Amazon gift card, or we'll give some extra points in our loyalty program or something like that. I think it's okay. Other people will say, maybe that's an incentivized review. It's kind of, it's up to you. But that seems to work very well. Turn one review into many. This is what I was talking about. If you get it in one format, use it in different formats. You can just literally have somebody holding the bag at one point. Below, you could have their text plus the photo. Another place, you could just have the text. And if you get them on video, you can do basically all 3 or 4 of those. Another way to kind of multiply that very quickly. And then capture transformations. Like typical review format, ideally, if you can get it, especially on video, is what was my life like before? What was my experience using this product? And then what's my life like after? That basic transformation is kind of like, in a nutshell, what you want from reviews. So if you can capture that, that's great.